The Glenbow is expected to be open in about a year, and admission will be free. That's actually really exciting. I'm looking forward to that. Another nice day in Calgary.
Yeah, nice today, stable today, and stable tomorrow. So it's another hot one, bright one. Humidity will build in tomorrow, so it will feel more like 28 in the afternoon. You ready for this? Yes, this is a summer week, so don't worry, there's lots of heat to have out here this week. 26 degrees is the temperature right now. It is a little smoky. We're at moderate on the air quality health index, and a lot of that smoky air should work its way out tomorrow. So better air conditions, air quality for tomorrow. All right, so gusts up to 40 kilometers per hour possible throughout this evening. Then things wind down for the night. And then for tomorrow, it's a stable day, a bright day, lots of sunshine. And again, with the humidity feeling closer to 28. But keep in mind, Thursday may be a little messy, and I'll have that forecast for you coming up. That's your 24-hour forecast brought to you by Fifth Avenue Volkswagen. Family-owned, community-driven. Discover more at Fifth Avenue Volkswagen.
And Danielle, it is really nice to have at least one more week of summer-like weather.
Oh yes, this is a summer week. Last week was not, this week is. A lot of people were worried, hey, where is that summer weather? Yeah, so be prepared for some heat for this week, because this is what we're into. So even for tomorrow, humidity will be back, so it will feel into the high 20s. Right now, we're sitting at 26 in the city. When you look at some other communities, Brooks is at 29, Drumheller 30, Medicine Hat just dropped from 30 to 29, and it's 25 in Brooks. So yeah, already a lot of heat, and this heat will continue for the rest of the week. We had gusts around 50 kilometers per hour in the far south, Lethbridge over to Pincher Creek. This corridor will be just as gusty for tomorrow afternoon. And we have the potential in Calgary of gusts up to 30, 40 kilometers per hour for over these next few hours, and then it returning for tomorrow afternoon. But when you have such heat, it's nice to have a bit of a breeze. That certainly helps things out. All right, so a little bit trying to get going here, but it's so stable that this is all really just dying out. So it's a stable evening, stable overnight, stable for tomorrow as well. It's Thursday that looks quite messy. So just to talk about what's been happening here, and as we head through the rest of today, again, it's stable. Closer to the U.S. border, there may be some active weather, but there's already some stuff going on stateside, but that should remain mainly stateside. All right, looking into tomorrow. And tomorrow we have just a mix of sun and cloud, mainly sunny skies, though, with the occasional cloudy period. It's Thursday, though, that we really have to focus on, because Thursday could be, you could say, a little explosive. We have all the ingredients in place, or so it looks, for Thursday to get some really active weather. So even just in the morning hours, this is at 5:30 p.m. or 5:30 a.m. You're looking at active weather already in the southeast corner, and then by 3:30, this will start to really bubble up along the mountains and track towards the QE2. So in Calgary, we have a high chance of getting thunderstorms. There is even the potential, of course, that these storms could be severe, because it looks like all the ingredients will be in place for that. So I will keep my eye on it, keep you posted, but certainly be on the lookout for Thursday. Then this will get a second wave closer to the supper hours, 6:30. You can see that all down the QE2, Highway 2, and towards the Lethbridge area. So Thursday looks like a very active day, especially between 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. When we talk about air quality, it was a little smoky out there today. We were at moderate on that air quality health index in Calgary, so we ranged between 4s and 5s, and then Lethbridge got up to 7 for today. It is certainly smoky on the BC side, and we do have a little bit of smoke here, but this should work its way out over these next 12 to 24 hours. Tomorrow, we're looking at better air quality, going from moderate down to low in most communities in southern Alberta. So good air quality, lots of sunshine, some heat, 26 degrees as a daytime high, but it will feel closer to 28 with the humidity. So it's a hot one tomorrow. Make sure if you're out there in the sunshine, stay hydrated. 23 degrees though for Thursday, and Thursday could be a day where not only do we get thunderstorms in and around Calgary along QE2 and Highway 2, but they could even reach severe level. So that's that larger size hail, those stronger wind gusts. 27 degrees though by Friday, and stable as we head into the weekend in those high 20s as well. That's your 5-day forecast brought to you by Centra Install Pros, your window and door replacement specialists.
All right, a bit of a haze tonight, a little bit of smokiness, but aside from that, pleasant evening to walk the dogs, right?
Yeah, and that air quality will improve over these next 12 hours, so a nice day for tomorrow. Less hazy, less smoky, certainly hotter tomorrow. 26 is our high today. Also, our current temperature normal is 22, so we are well above normal already. And then for tomorrow with the humidity, it will feel like 28. Thursday may be quite an active day. Good chance of thunderstorms, especially after 3 p.m.
So we have no fires, but there's still smoke. So let's bring Danielle. And the air quality is a bit compromised out there tonight.
Yeah, it is right now. We're at moderate. So we're getting some smoke right now from fires in BC and Washington State. And that's pushed us to a 5. So it is a little smoky out there, absolutely. In Calgary, it's at a 5. Lethbridge is at a 6, for example. But this is really going to work its way out over the next 12 hours. So we have better air quality in store for us for tomorrow. So that's some good news. We also still have a lot of heat and a lot of sunshine in store for us tomorrow. 26 degrees. Yes, you can tell by the live shot here. It's hazy out there, but again, that air quality will improve. We'll drop to low on that air quality health index by later in the day tomorrow. And tomorrow we're looking at lots of sunshine, kicking off the day at 15 degrees at 8 a.m., getting up to a high of 26 in the afternoon, but that 26 will feel closer to 28 with the humidity. Now, Thursday looks messy. We'll talk more about that coming up, Tara.
Thank you, Danielle. Let's bring Danielle back as we look ahead to our 5-day forecast. The heat is finally back.
The heat is back, and it is here to stay for the rest of this week. I know our air quality isn't the greatest at the moment, but that will work its way out tomorrow. So tomorrow will be even, I guess you could say, nicer than today because we'll have the heat, we'll have the sunshine, and our air quality will be better because we'll go from moderate to low on that air quality health index. Okay, just looking at temperatures, if you were worried about losing the summer heat too soon, don't worry. This will be a hot one for the rest of the week. 26 for Calgary right now, 28 for Brooks, 29 in Drumheller and Medicine Hat, and both of those communities got into the 30s earlier today, and it's 28 in Lethbridge. So yes, it's definitely a hot one. It's definitely a breezy one in this standard corridor, Lethbridge over to Pincher Creek, where we have gusts over 50 kilometers per hour. This will be the same thing again tomorrow afternoon for these areas. And everywhere else is looking at gusts 30 to potentially 40 kilometers per hour. That's Calgary, Brooks, over to Medicine Hat for tomorrow afternoon. All right, when we look at radar and we look at satellite, there is nothing going on right now. It's pretty stable, and this will be the stories we head through tomorrow as well. We're looking at that stability continuing. We're also looking at the air quality getting better as we go here over these next 12 hours, so you'll notice that tomorrow as well. It's Thursday that gets messy, and we'll talk about that. So as we head through the rest of today, it should be pretty stable out there. Tomorrow, stable, mainly sunny skies with the occasional cloudy periods at times. And then by the time we get into Thursday, even Thursday morning, we'll be unstable in the southeast corner. And then we're looking at kicking into some thunderstorm activity, and this could reach the more severe level in many communities as well. We will have all the ingredients in place. So we'll see that development just before 3 o'clock along the mountains, and then tracking off towards Calgary, QE2, Highway 2, down towards Okotoks, Nanton, for example. That's the potential with this first wave around 3 o'clock. And then we have another wave that arrives closer to the supper hour, 6, 7, 8 o'clock, and these could be pretty intense as well, as you can see. And then we have another wave that could roll in at the nighttime hours. So it should be active anywhere from 3 p.m. up until midnight when you're talking Thursday. Looking at the smoke and air quality, well, we're at a 5 right now in Calgary. Lethbridge is at a 6. This will work its way out for tomorrow. So we'll have better air quality, and we'll make our way to the low risk level of this air quality health index for tomorrow, especially by later in the day. Here's your Action Furnace 5-day forecast. 26 for tomorrow, but with the humidity, it will feel like 28. And then again on Thursday by 3 p.m. we get into the risk of not just thunderstorms, but severe thunderstorms, a high of 23 by then. And then we pump back to those higher 20s for Friday and Saturday with a high of 27.
All right, guys. Well, everybody knows if you've got a pet, it is not easy to always give them medication. The key is tricking them.
No, don't get it. Don't get it. Don't get it. Oh, no. No. You weren't. Good boy.
See, this is smart. I employ cheese all the time.
Yes,
Put the pill in the cheese, but she pretended that she didn't mean to drop the pill on the floor. He knows he's not supposed to have human food, so of course he pounced on it. She didn't have to trick him.
I think I might try that.
I know, it's a pretty good idea. Just let it hit the floor, and you know that they'll come racing for it.
Yeah, after he ate it, though, he's probably like, what was that?
Yeah, that wasn't awesome. That wasn't as good as cheese.
That wasn't
wrapped in cheese.
Everything's better wrapped in cheese. I mean, come on. An unusual house that some say looks a bit like a spaceship is up for sale in Northern California.
I love it. I mean, it's super quirky, but I mean, where else are you gonna live in a house that is round?
And if you don't love the view from the house, just change it, because the whole house rotates.
Come on.
It was built in 1963. It's known all over around the San Francisco area as the roundhouse, not just for its shape, but its ability to rotate 320 degrees. It sits on a motorized platform. It's powered by 2 old washing machine motors, and it sits on an old railroad track. So some engineer came up with this. There's other properties that are quirky too on that property, other structures on the property. The whole thing, you get about 7 buildings. That's another one of the houses with the cool kind of Pringle-shaped roof. $3.3 million. It could all be yours.
I mean, it would be cool.
Amazing view.
Yeah.
It's like a really, really short CN tower.
That's right. You look all over
rotates slowly.
Northern California, though.
I worry about those washing machine motors, though. I mean,
smart. It's been holding up for 60 years, so he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
A Walmart employee in Oklahoma just happened to be in the right place at the right time, camera rolling, and captured this sight.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this massive explosion literally blew the lid off a huge petroleum products tank in Oklahoma, sent it flying. Officials believe it started as a lightning strike, and then that set off a fire, and then that caused the blast. And then eventually multiple tanks became involved, shooting flames into the sky. Incredibly, nobody was injured. No injuries reported.
Wow.
And officials say that fire is now under control.
I wonder what they were rolling on. Just
whoa.
You know?
Yeah, what were they looking at to begin with? I don't know, but the camera was rolling. Yeah. Wow.
Okay, Skywatch weather camera. It's been a stunning day. Yeah, a little on the smoky side, but that will get better for tomorrow. Okay, 26 is the current temperature. Our daytime high, normal is 22 or well above normal. This is a summer heat week. We have a lot of heat in our longer range forecast. So yes, 26 in Calgary, 23 in Banff, 28 in Lethbridge, 29 Medicine Hat and Drumheller, which earlier today did get into the 30s. Radar and satellite, nothing to talk about for today. It's quiet for today. It's quiet for tomorrow. The air will remain smoky tomorrow on the BC side, which is why there is an air quality warning in place for much of southern BC, Kelowna, over to Cranbrook and right to the mountains. But for us, it's going to work its way out tomorrow, so we're looking at better air quality. We'll go from moderate to low on the air quality health index throughout the day tomorrow. Gusty at times for tomorrow afternoon, 30, 40 kilometer per hour gusts, and with the humidity, it will feel like 28 in the city. So it's another hot one. In fact, it will feel even a couple degrees hotter tomorrow in the city compared to today. Lots of sunshine expected. That's your 24-hour forecast, brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free. All right, let's look at what's happening everywhere else for tomorrow. 31 for Salmon Arm tomorrow, 33 for Kelowna and Kamloops, 26 for Edmonton, so in those mid-20s, Rocky Mountain House, Red Deer, down through Olds and Calgary. Higher 20s, Coronation and Drumheller into High River, and Medicine Hat, 29 degrees for tomorrow, Lethbridge, 28 with stability. It's Thursday. That will be a bit of a messy one, Tara.
Lots to look forward to there. All right, thank you, Glenn. Okay, we've got about a minute left. Danielle, how's our weather forecast shaping up?
Okay, well, today was nice, a little smoky. Tomorrow will be just as nice, less smoky. So that's good news. A little bit of an improvement for tomorrow and a little hotter. With the humidity, it will feel like 28. Thursday, though, looks like it will be quite unstable. And not only do we have the risk of thunderstorms in Calgary and surrounding areas, but the risk of severe thunderstorms. And by that point, a high of 23. Okay, weather window brought to you by Lux Windows and Doors, crafting quality windows and doors for your style, budget, and Alberta's climate. And Peggy Street sent this one in. How cool of a shot is that, taken on Saturday, of our lovely city?
That's really neat. Now, is that clouds or is that smoke possibly?
A little bit of everything, but probably less smoke because this was Saturday.
Right.
If it was today, it wouldn't look as cool. Although you could get some really cool shots in the smokier weather. So if you feel like taking a sunset photo, head on out because it makes for some really nice colors.
Yeah, it makes it very orangey. Thanks for your company tonight. Have a terrific evening, and we'll see you again tomorrow.